Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Happy Catty Crypto here. So before we dive into this video, I'm going to start doing it at the start of all videos instead of the end. Beware of scammers, beware of doppelgangers, beware of anyone pretending to be me. I will never ever DM you. You can head over to my Twitter, DM me there. If you can't get hold of me there, jump into my Telegram group. Links on my Twitter. You can find me there. So now let's move forward. And I want to pretty much explain to you folks why, okay, I've got 363 LUNACLASSIC here and this much USTC, okay, which equals out to this much, okay, and it's showing me this much, but sometimes on the mobile device it doesn't show correctly and it will show that you have a lot more coins than you actually do. It's a known bug. It's been put forward many times, I think, to the devs. So I hope someone, you know, on the team will eventually pick this up and get it solved. But just remember, you can always see exactly what, how much of said coin you actually do have from the numbers below, okay? It's not always like this, but on the mobile app, I've noticed it can be a little bit buggy. People have been coming forward to me, bringing it to my attention. So no luck yet on the Teradox getting linked back yet. Stake ID still down, still says it's going to be coming back. At a stage now where I'm thinking, do we need to replicate this website and make it part of the LUNCPenguins? Yes, possibly, definitely could happen in the future. Just bear with us. We'll likely get you a system in place where you can see which validators voted and what they voted, and all the breakdowns of what was there before. We'll pretty much replicate the site out as best as we can for you folks. And same with the burns, the CEX's burn-in tab, that is coming. Just bear with us, these things do take time. So let's discuss really burning. Let's just stop, breathe for a second. Lots of people putting up videos saying, you know, if 4 million, imagine that. 4 billion's been burnt. We're not quite there yet. We're nearly there, but we're not quite there. So MEXC are probably going to push us over this in the next few days. And it's kind of been quiet on the burn front from everyone, including myself, because we're all getting into position. And the burn tax itself, and a lot of people are forgetting this, that the burn tax lands on the hot wallet. And the hot wallet itself contains a lot of coins. So just having this wallet having withdrawals and deposits burn, you know, the TX landing on them, it's good. And it's really good because this wallet holds a high percentage of the total supply, regardless of who owns it. If they move it on or off, they're going to get taxed. And we really do hope to see, you know, all of these CXs get the data and actually incorporate it onto all transactions. But it's yet to be seen and yet for them to confirm. But I honestly believe probably more than likely this wallet is going to be one of the biggest burn contributors, I think, from the burn tax itself. That's not to say the biggest burn contributor, but I'm saying once the burn tax gets into place, this is likely where you're going to see a lot of traffic, because Binance is a very busy exchange. The fees are so low, and it's pretty much just a really good exchange. I'm currently moving, you know, assets over that I do have. I just don't want to move my Crow over for obvious reasons. So, and yeah, I do hold some Crow, only a very small amount, so I get cheaper trading fees and all that kind of stuff. Not that it makes it much cheaper, but it's good. Okay, we are getting to a point right now, and the countdown's got to be getting there now. So we've got 3 days, 9 hours, 36 minutes and 6 seconds and counting until that block lands and we get that tax burn starting, initiating, executing, whatever you want to call it. It will be happening on that block. It may be a little bit, couple blocks before, a little bit after, who knows. But the last time we had a proposal where it landed on a block, it was dead set on the block. We've got a 6.01 block speed, okay, and always keep an eye on the validators coming on board that day. It's very important because, you know, new validators are going to be bringing new projects possibly on board, and there's not going to be, not all validators are going to be there just to bring projects on board. They possibly just be there for the gains, knowing that they can capture a lot of this rewards pool if they get enough people to delegate with them, gain trust, so to speak. There's a lot of money at stake for a lot of people and a lot of these validators. So I totally get it. And the Oracle rewards pool is still very strong. We've still got a bonded rate of 8.235%. That means that's how much actually staked. If you minus that number from the top number, that's what is left will be what's actually being currently undelegated. So yes, we are going down and people are undelegating, but the good thing about this is it increases your rewards because the rewards are being split out between less people, as you know. So folks, what are we all looking forward to right now? Well, the burn tax, but what do we have to look to after the burn tax? And I honestly believe the drive needs to go into utility, finding new projects, using current on-chain utilities, getting involved in projects and stuff like that, and starting to believe in the system maybe a little bit more. With Duquan coming out today saying that he's not being held up and he's not being arrested, they're cooperating with authorities, is a really good sign for our movement, because as much as people don't want to admit it, whatever one of the three coins do, the other ones do. If one of them goes upwards, the others normally move upwards, and we're kind of in sync. Wrap Luna's been making some very strange moves recently, but the closing really chat for this video is how much of a flop the Ethereum merge was, in my opinion. It could have gone a lot better. It was really overhyped, in my opinion, and gas fees didn't get cheaper. I always thought gas fees would have got cheaper, but apparently not. Upgrading technology and making it better should make it easier, faster and cheaper, if not cost-free. Why shouldn't crypto be cost-free? Well, because the people behind it are normally building out these systems with high tax fees, and everybody gets involved with it. I don't know how gas fees got as high as they are. I'm going to do a little bit more looking into Ethereum and stuff like that, because I honestly believe coins like this, their days are numbered, and people will sit there and go, no, it's the market leader. But anyone can become a market leader. Anyone. I have no doubt someone's going to knock Bitcoin off the seat and Ethereum off the seat one day. As to who it will be, who knows? So folks, the price in itself, I think I've got it on my second screen, because I've just been monitoring it recently. We are currently kind of setting, we was setting higher highs and higher lows, but we've sort of leveled out here, as you can see. So as to what's going on right now, don't know. As long as we hold this and say crab sideways, it's still really good for us, because going from down there to up there, still up 244%, really good. And like I said, people who caught the top and sold, for a little bit of profit, which is totally normal for people to do that, because everybody's human. A lot of people just put the emotion aside and go for the money. So yeah, it's good to see this price retraction, and now seeing some crabbing, and hopefully then possibly start moving upwards after the burn tax land, and people start to believe more that we are going to burn through these coins, and we can restore this coin back to its original state, so to speak. We're always limited by our market cap due to our circulating supply. The circulating supply itself on coin market cap's terrible. We always keep an unofficial line on the total, the circulating supply. Here we go. So we've got an unofficial line here. So unofficially, which is not really unofficially in my opinion, it's the true amount. That's, we're querying the system, and it's saying we're under 6 trillion coins in circulation, which is really good. If we can keep this like this, it's likely we shouldn't see huge moves downwards. More possible moves upwards. The more that's delegated, it's likely we're going to move upwards more. Just because more coins are actually locked up and removed from the circulating supply. So folks, I hope you got some really good viable information from that. I hope you have a nice Sunday wherever you are. Stay safe, trade on facts where you can, try not to trade on emotion. It's really dangerous to do things like that, and just stay safe out there, okay folks? None of this is ever financial advice, and we'll catch you in the next one.